Hello and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you this healthy recipe by HelloFresh. HelloFresh is a meal kit delivery service that offers weekly shipments of recipes and groceries. I love it. And they give you everything that you need. So let's see what we got. So here's how the package comes. And once you get it, you open it up and let me show you how it looks in the inside. So the first thing that you will see is 1, 2, 3, 4, pretty much telling you what to do. And when you open up the flaps, you will see your recipes right here on the top. And then everything else is insulated in the box. So here are all the meals. So I'm going to take all the meals out and show you what's in the bottom. So on the bottom, we have ice packs. And this is to help protect our meat. These boxes can stay on your porch for quite some time. And everything is always fresh when I take it out. So we have our chicken for our chicken meals. And we also have, I believe, our pork for our pork chop meal. So I'm going to toss this aside. And then I am going to show you how everything comes so easily packaged with instructions with your meat, so you can prepare your meal. So here's the card, and your bag will pretty much match up to the card, and then you will pick whatever meat you need for that meal. So right now I'm just pretty much placing all the bags with the cards that they go to, just so you can see that they send you exactly the right amount of everything. So now that we've gotten that lined out, we're going to see what's in these brown sugar bourbon pork chop bag, okay? Let's see what we got. So we got scallions, mixed greens, green beans, some nuts, some sauce, some seasoning, and an apple. So now I'm going to put all this stuff back because, y'all, we have a meal to cook. Matter of fact, I decided to show you this creamy dill chicken bag too, just so we can test their consistency. See if this bag got everything. So in this bag, we have the broccoli, we have potatoes, we have dill, we have mustard, and we have some potatoes and sour cream. So this one looked like an easy meal. So now what I'm going to do is I really am going to put away all these groceries, because like I said, we got a whole meal to cook. But I did want to say that I seriously use HelloFresh. This is not a sponsored video. I use HelloFresh. I purchased HelloFresh with my own money. I am very busy. I'm a college student. I'm a wife. I'm a mother. And sometimes I do not have the time to think of or prepare a meal, especially when I'm driving back and forth to Jonesboro every day. So I love HelloFresh. It makes my life easy. It's easy to prepare the meals and they are already prepped. And to prove it, look at all these cards. I put these cards with the other cards just so that I have a cookbook later. When I discontinue using HelloFresh, I will still know how to make their easy meals. So I save all of these cards. Yes, I do. So I'm going to put these cards up. And matter of fact, I'm going to show you my refrigerator just to prove that I really use HelloFresh. That's all that there is in my refrigerator. Take a look. So here's the inside of our refrigerator, and excuse my country eggs. So we do have some chickens outside that gave us some eggs this morning. We are so thankful. But this is my refrigerator, and here's all of my HelloFresh products. I have my thawed out meat down there and my frozen up top. Now let's get started. So for today's meal, we are using a meal from last week that I had. And in this bag, we have green beans, garlic, we have some chives, we have some apples, and I believe there's also some lemon, potatoes, and sour cream and seasoning. Oh, there's some stock concentrate as well. So what I'm going to do now is pour out all these potatoes, prep this stuff, and we're going to get going. So before we get started, we are going to wash these potatoes because potatoes grow in the ground and there do be some dirt on them. So we're going to wash these off. I'm going to wash them real well and then we'll proceed. I haven't began reading the instructions that HelloFresh has sent yet, but majority of the time they tell you to wash all your produce and to go ahead and prep that. So I'm just going to go ahead and rinse the rest of our vegetables now, and then we'll start reading the instructions that HelloFresh sent and see where to go from there. Now that we're done rinsing our vegetables, we're going to go ahead and see what HelloFresh wants us to do. Because me, I'm no chef. That's one of the reasons why I get HelloFresh. So this is the card. They show you the picture, and most of the time, I'm telling you, your food comes out looking exactly like the picture. They have really got this thing down. You have step-by-step instructions, and all of this was curated by actual chefs, honey. I'm a whole chef in the kitchen when I use HelloFresh. So we're going to start with step 1, which is to chop and boil our potatoes. I wanted to mention that this knife is really good. I cannot recall the name at the moment, but I will add the name of the knife and the link where you can purchase it in the description box, because when I say this knife cuts so easily, you see how easily I'm cutting through that potato? Get you a knife, honey. It's in the description box. Now let's go ahead and cut up these potatoes, and then we'll move forward with the rest of our recipe. The recipe calls for a whole clove of garlic to be added into the water when you boil the potatoes. So I'm going to add this once we open that. And you've seen how I mashed it with the knife. That's a little tip of how you can easily get that garlic out of the little shell that it's in. So we're going to add the potatoes here. I'm going to add the water. We're going to throw our clove of garlic in and go ahead and get those potatoes cooking so we can continue to prep the rest of our food. So now we have the potatoes on the stove. They're back there cooking. We're going to move on to step 2, which is to go ahead and chop the apples up, to chop the scallions, and to quarter the lemon. Now that I've diced the apples, we can move to step 3, which is to toss the green beans on a baking sheet with a drizzle of olive oil, salt, and pepper. Now, this is the thing. I never know what a drizzle is, but we're just going to drizzle a little olive oil. So, do your drizzle and add your little salt and pepper. And if your oven is already preheated, you can go ahead and throw those in the oven. I tried to do that, but realized that my mom's oven needs to preheat. So we're going to set those to the side and move on to the next step, which is to wash and rinse the chicken, pat it dry with a paper towel, lightly season with salt and pepper, and then season it with that brown sugar bourbon seasoning. So we're going to do that now. After you've seasoned the chicken, HelloFresh is calling for a drizzle of olive oil to the pan, and they want you to add the chicken and cook it on each side for 5 to 7 minutes until it's browned. So I don't know what a drizzle is, so I thought I'd show y'all my drizzle. My drizzle looking real drizzly, but whatever suits you, go ahead and do that. Our oven is now warmed up, so I'm going to go ahead and add these babies in there now, and we'll move forward. So our next step is to heat another drizzle of oil and 1 tablespoon of butter into a pan over medium heat. Add the apple, the scallion whites, season with salt and pepper, and then cook until golden. So now that we have that on, I think I'm going to check on the rest of our food. I wish y'all could smell how it smells in here. Look at this. Everything is looking wonderful. Look at our chicken, our potatoes. We have our apple scallion concoction in the back. Oh, and we also have our green beans in the oven. So, honey, I'm feeling like a real chef. I got all this stuff going on at the same time. Everything's smelling good. I mean, who am I? I guess I'm Chef Felicia today. So HelloFresh definitely gives you everything you need. If you cannot cook, you can cook with HelloFresh. If you don't know how to come up with recipes, use HelloFresh. If you hate going to the grocery store, HelloFresh delivers. So I really enjoy HelloFresh. So what I'm doing now is adding that stock concentrate to our apple scallion mixture. And I also need to add some water. And then we'll proceed to the next step. While the food is cooking, I wanted to tell you a little more about HelloFresh because I really love this company. This video is not sponsored. I have paid for HelloFresh with my own hard-earned money, and I really enjoy it. So HelloFresh, once again, is a meal kit delivery service. When they arrive with your box, it comes on your porch, and the box will have everything you need in it. All the ingredients are fresh, and every meal is proportioned and ready to cook. You don't have to do any shopping. You don't have to measure. You don't have to think of the recipes. You don't have to meal plan for your family. You simply go on the website, customize what it is you want delivered, and they do the rest. It is amazing. Most of the time, there is a little prep because HelloFresh is fresh and they're not using a lot of processed products. And that's one of the things I really enjoy. Yes, you have to chop a lot of stuff, but how much more beneficial is it to know that you are eating fresh ingredients that your body can utilize and that your body will love? Another great thing about HelloFresh. Myself, I don't have any kids that live in the house with me. It's just me and my husband. But whether you have a husband, kids, other people in the house that may not have the same taste as you can customize from a range of different meal options. They are meat and veggies, family friendly, quick and easy, veggie, calorie smart, and pescatarian. So you might want to do vegan meals and your kids are like, you can get them the family friendly. And most of these meals have been kid approved. So that is very good to know. So I really enjoy HelloFresh. You see me dancing. This is not an act. This is really me on an everyday basis. If you guys were not watching, I would be excited and doing the same thing. So now I am going to go ahead, finish cooking this up. Y'all listen to this good old music and I will come back and probably get ready to finish up and plate this meal. I cannot wait for y'all to see what this looks like. Oh, it's amazing. I was going to cut this part of the video out, but I am going to show you how much I need this card. I am dependent upon the HelloFresh card because I'm not a chef. They are. So I found my card, but I did want to mention if you misplace your card, you can go on HelloFresh's website and they got you covered. They have every receipt online just in case you do lose it. So yes, HelloFresh has us covered. They care about us and they got our back. So here's our chicken and apple mixture. Here's our potatoes and our green beans. This meal from prep to cooking and serving took me about 45 minutes to an hour. It smells good, it looks good, and I am just upset I can't taste it, but voila, here it is. And I said I won't be tasting it because if you recall, my parents did allow me to use their kitchen and I will be leaving this meal there with them for dinner. And also my parents do deal with some health issues. That is another reason I love HelloFresh because as you saw, we've only used 3 seasonings: salt, pepper, and that bourbon seasoning for the chicken. That is it. It doesn't take much. So I'm gonna go ahead and plate. All right, after I do my little happy dance, but we're gonna plate this and serve this to our parents. Or my parents, you know what I mean. Wait a minute. Okay, there we are. Dinner is served. We have our brown sugar Berber chicken with our mashed potatoes and green beans. And yes, made by Chef Felicia. So I hope you enjoyed cooking with me today. I really enjoyed making this meal. If you want to try HelloFresh, you can go ahead and get a code down below that will give you 15 free meals. So if you're interested, it'll be in the description box. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.